y'all already know what it is. It's me, health business marketing expert Lauren Powers. I am excited because today we're talking about one of my favorite things is the future of health marketing, specifically in the alternative and holistic space. So I'm going to be breaking down the latest consumer trends, why the demand for personalized wellness is skyrocketing, and what you can do to make your practice stand out in this now growing to become crowded market. So from functional medicine to energy healing, we're seeing major shifts, and that means that your marketing needs to evolve too. So whether you're running a clinic, coaching program, a hybrid wellness practice, this episode is packed with all the strategies to help you thrive in holistic health marketing. So listen up, y'all. Let's get into it. This season, y'all, I'm just so excited about this season because it's focused on just kind of like everything that I love. Like I love a good time. I love to, talk a little shit. I love to talk business. And as many people know, I'm niched in my own business. I'm niched to health. I'm actually I'm niched to health. That is my vibe. That is my jam. And my family has just been on this healing journey. I know that's kind of like an overused term. Just ride with me on it because my healing journey is more about health, nutrition, gut, brain, body optimization, longevity, mindfulness, all that good stuff. And of course, healing from trauma along the way. But my point in saying this is that in my own business, which is a health marketing agency, and in my prior businesses, which have been gyms and other things, I've always been in a space of healing and learning and helping entrepreneurs grow, specifically in health. Honestly, health businesses is the trend right now. There's all kinds of venture capital and investors that are looking to acquire alternative medical practices and dental practices and things of that nature. And I am privy to a lot of these discussions, and it just makes me think health is, fortunately and unfortunately, it's a growth model. It's a growth model. It's a trending topic. It is a number one search term. It is what everyone's trying to figure out: how to live longer, how to hack your health, how to optimize your body, how to live and heal. And so this season, I'm super excited because I'm only featuring dedicated healers, people that are committed to their craft, committed to their business, and committed to helping people just live well. And so I want to dig into the holistic health hustle, right? So there's all kinds of health businesses. So mine's an agency. My husband's business, he has a hybrid, both in-person and online, holistic performance program. And I'll get into that later because he's actually one of my case studies. But what I'm finding right now is that a trend in health marketing and in health business is alternative, holistic. The old way don't work for me anymore. What I believed once is no longer a thing. I'm not taking my doctor's, answer for the first thing. I'm going to actually dig deep. I'm going to double click. I'm going to search for more. And I have a little bit of a gift where I help these types of practitioners really crack open and explain themselves and explain their gifts to the world, right? So before I kind of get into the topic of the day, which is really marketing for health practices, holistic health practices, I want to kind of dig into the money of it. This is a entrepreneurship podcast, so I want every discussion that we have to always be money mindful and money focused and business growth focused, right? So let's just look at the consumer trends surrounding holistic and alternative health over the past few years. And I'm using real health sources, right? So I'm using McKinsey, I'm using Grandview, so everything is cited, even, I've got everything is cited, okay? So right now, there is definitely a shift, and this is according to HubSpot, McKinsey, Grandview Research, Dr. Axe, Soul Journey, Euromonitor. There is a shift in consumer behavior around holistic and alternative health. And it's marked by a growing shift towards personalization, integration of conventional and alternative medicine, and a preference for clinically proven wellness products. So we're seeing consumer trends right now lean in towards holistic alternative health, personalization, customized plans, alternative medicine, and the products to go along with it. Okay. So let's just talk about the personalized wellness. So studies are showing that consumers are increasingly seeking personalized health solutions driven by an advancement in genetic testing and health data integration. Oh my God, this is so good. That's why I'm attending and emceeing the Health Intelligence Alliance conference, the Health HICS, the Health Intelligence Exchange conference, excuse me. My buddies Jeremy and Jen Maleka headed up this whole conference because all we're doing is talking about how to scale customized results for alternative health practices. Because the thing with alternative health practices is that you're playing detective, you're root causing the thing, right? So you have to constantly provide your folks with information, a hub of resources, so that they can see their customized health plans based on their root cause to take the best next step in their health. And this trend is being seen in marketing all across the board in Instagram and YouTube, and I could just go on about this for days. Also, we're seeing a rise in energy and mind-body healing modalities. So I know, we're only, a function of the 5 people we hang around the most, but damn it, who listening has friends right now that are starting to meditate? Who got friends that are starting to go to Reiki and wear crystals and tap into their ancestral, kinesthetic healing? They're calling the ancestors and understanding what's in their bloodline, what's in their DNA to help them heal. I'm talking real statistics, y'all, in marketing behavior. Reiki places are popping up now. Are y'all noticing? I'm in Atlanta. Okay. And the part of Atlanta I'm in Cobb County. And literally there's 5 Reiki folks within a 10-mile radius, which is unique for me. My Reiki person is, I am she on Instagram. She's fabulous. And she has 2 locations in Atlanta. But I found her when Reiki masters and Reiki therapists weren't findable because nobody was into this alternative healing modality. Right. So it's becoming more mainstream now, y'all. We're seeing it on talk shows. We're seeing it on reality shows. So there, again, it's a shift that reflects a growing understanding of the mind-body connection and an interest in non-invasive treatments and basically holistic healing, right? We're seeing ketamine clinics and psychedelic healing clinics pop up, okay? Also, another trend I'm seeing, again, as marked by the NIQ, McKinsey, I'm seeing clean and sustainable living as a trend. There is a notable shift in marketing towards clean living. Clean living means a lot of things to a lot of people. For me, it means, in the paint that I use on my walls, in the products. We read the products, we read the labels. It means in the cleaning products that I use. It means in the supplements that I take, everything is clean. It means even in my dishwasher detergent, in my laundry detergent, everything's clean, right? It's a choice that I've been making over a series of years. And I'm thinking I'm unique in this, but I'm seeing now there's it's a trend, it's happening. So essentially, consumers are prioritizing products with natural, organic, and sustainable ingredients. And when we're thinking kind of in the context of alternative medicine, this trend is evident. We are seeing it plant-based, minimally processed supplements. I don't want anything that has labels I can't read. And the emphasis of natural remedies over synthetic ones. Guys, if you have an alternative health business, this is the time to be seen. I'm telling you. How about people favoring clinical, not necessarily clinical over clean. I don't want to say that. But they're looking for clinically proven clean products, clinically proven natural remedies, clinically proven holistic remedies. We're looking for the stats to support it. And in this type of thinking in our marketing, This is what makes us the trusted authority in order to thrive in the alternative holistic space, y'all. You know, I'm from Atlanta. So if I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to you. If I'm talking to all y'all, I'm talking to many. So right now I'm talking to y'all. So I'm talking to you because you're listening right now because maybe you are a holistic healer or health practitioner, lots of different things, and you want to get some more support and advice on how to really grow that thing, right? So I'm talking to y'all. You have to have proof for everything that you do. And you are teaching and training and educating from the time you wake up to the time you rest that pretty little head on that organic pillow with your grounding mat under your bed at night, right? So I want you to start thinking about how to make yourself this trusted authority, a term that I got coined by my girl, JJ Virgin, this elevated, healer, so that people automatically know, trust, and believe everything that comes out of your mouth as it relates to their overall health and well-being, right? Another thing that I'm seeing right now is that there is a focus on anti-aging and preventative medicine, anti-aging, longevity, preventative medicine. If you're in that space right now, you're popping. Hormone health, menopause, all that right now, you're popping. We're smarter than we were. I know we talk shit about our kids because we're like, oh my God, where these kids come from? Because the 35, the 40 and ups, I'm 41. The 40 and ups, we're smart. We know things what the hell, right? But we right now are determining the pulse of the nation. Come on, I'm gonna let that sit for a second. The 40 and ups, the early midlifers, the menopausals, all those, we are running the nation right now in terms of our behaviors, our buying patterns, okay? So you need to dig deep. If this is part of your niche, now kind of getting into the meat of what we're talking about, if your niche is in holistic alternative healing, then you need to double click on the part of your audience that can afford you, which is usually the persons that are 40 and up, the people that are 40 and up. And you need to understand the growing demand for the people like you. We're the ones that can pay for it. We're the ones that are looking for you on Google. We're the ones that are recovering from the trauma of our baby boomer parents. We're the ones that are responsible in curving the vote. You know what I'm saying? In the upcoming election, we are the ones. So one would think that you would tailor your message and cater your message to that particular age group, that particular audience right now that's kind of dictating marketing. Really, it really, really, really is. So let's just kind of think about that. I already kind of went over and gave lots of proof about the growing demand for holistic health, the growth of alternative medicine, holistic trends. I've gone over that. So let's just kind of dig into why traditional marketing is just not going to work. So every time you listen to my show, I want you to walk away with at least 3 things, right? That you can really say, you know what, I can do this. I can listen to this. Thanks, Lauren. I listened to this and I can take this into my business tomorrow and take action. So at least 3 things, even if you're driving, right? You can voice note yourself, 3 quick things, okay? So first, I want to talk about why traditional marketing isn't going to work. So what does traditional marketing mean? Traditional is your cookie cutter, free consultation, direct to appointment ad where you're trying to get many, many fish to try to find the 1 or 2 fish that are going to pay your high ticket, right? And as a holistic health entrepreneur, first and foremost, you have to know that nothing about you or nothing that you do or say is ever cookie cutter, standard, or traditional. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of what I talk about, y'all, is analytics, numbers, and statistics. And the other half of what I talk about is actual just, what's inside of you, your core, what's innate, what's the mindset. And if you're dabbling in the holistic alternative space, it means that you believe in you. You believe in your processes, your methods. You believe that you are a healer. So therefore, you cannot reach your audience in a traditional way. You can't just run a Google ad, at minimum to get an appointment. I don't want that for you. I want you to be that trusted authority. So what I need you to do is be seen in as many places as possible. So your first tip that I want you to walk away with is omni-channel marketing. Traditional marketing won't work. You can't just shoot your money gun at Google or at YouTube or at Instagram ads and expect that to return to you tenfold. It's changed. The consumer has become smarter. Remember, you got 40-something-year-olds that are making the decisions, and we're the ones that think we're smarter than everybody. We're the ones that think we're like the last of a dying breed of the people that read and that, double click on different topics. And, we read the blogs and the Huffington Post. Like, we believe that. I'm being facetious. Y'all, I'm being petty. I say this, but that's what we believe, right? So you're catering to us. We've been working 20 years. We got money. We know that, we can live long if that's what we choose to do. We believe in AI and robots and flying cars and planes. And we believe that the future that we can handcraft and change the future. So what I'm going to tell you is the omnichannel approach is how you reach the people like us. So what does that mean? It means that you need to have at least 7 different lead sources in order to effectively grow your business. Okay? Let me take a sip. Because some of y'all are like, what do you mean 7 different lead sources? What do you mean, Lauren? Okay. A lead source is obviously a place that you get traffic. If I were to talk to you about my own business microsite, I have 17 lead sources. 17. I'll get into them. I'm not going to list all 17. But what I know is that I have, a decent ticket, right? I'm not free. I'm not cheap. I'm an expensive hoe, as, my husband would call me. It's a joke, folks. It's a joke. But honestly, I know I have to be seen in many, many different places in order for my sophisticated type of client to buy from me. And my client is practitioners, licensed professionals, people with a brick and mortar, stuff like that. So they need to believe me the first time I say something. And I can't come with nothing soft. I have to come with the heat. I have to come with statistics. I have to come with real stuff and proof. So I'm using my personal brand, Lauren Powers, to also build my business brand, which is Microsite. All right. So I have Lauren Powers Organic Instagram. That's a lead source. People go to my Instagram all the time at I am Lauren Powers, right? I have my organic Instagram for the business page. Business pages grow a little bit slower and a little bit differently, and we haven't really nailed that strategy yet. So I'm just saying that's another source. I also have LinkedIn organic. I also have Instagram organic. I'm sorry, Instagram paid, like meta ads. I have Facebook organic. I have Facebook ads. I have, I could keep on going. I'm on the Nextdoor app. I have email marketing. I have affiliates. I do webinars. I'm obsessed with growing my business because I love what I do and I want to get in front of many people as possible. So if you love what you do and you want to get in front of many people as possible, then I'm going to challenge you to have an omni-channel strategy to do this. All right. An omni-channel strategy means that you are seen in as many places as possible. If you are relying on referrals alone, y'all, I'm going to tell you, that is a fool's game. And it's really, really easy to grow in health businesses and stuff because you're a healer. It's very high touch. So it's super easy for a friend to share about you and say, hey, go see my doctor so-and-so. But it's just not predictable. So when I'm saying have an omni-channel strategy, that means you have 9, 10 different lead sources firing at all times. How can you fail with that? And we can even optimize your referral strategy. We just need to create one. We don't need to sit back and wait on referrals. Hello? We need to actually create a way for referrals to effortlessly refer us every single month. And if you were to ever get on a strategy session with me and my team, we can kind of dig into how that's done. But y'all know we don't sit and wait at all. We go out, we're sharks. We go out and seek, we hunt in a professional way because, we're healers and practitioners and all the things. So here's some other marketing strategies. I told you I want you to leave with 3. Leave with 3, right? So I'm about to give you a couple more. Now, patient success stories. In alternative medicine, holistic medicine, there's always that. Well, does it work? Like, I'm only using supplements and not prescriptions. Like, how does that go? Like, have you done this before? I can just take, Ozempic or something else to lose weight. Like, why would I go this route instead? It's going to take much longer. What is going to move people over the edge to the finish line is your proof. This is what makes you the trusted authority, okay? So you need to have proof that you've done what you say you can do because you're a unicorn, you're a health influencer, you are a pioneer. That's how you have to believe. So if that's the case, then what I want is for you to get some testimonials, whether they be written or in video, and I want them scattered all around your site. I want you to use them in email marketing. I want you to use them in Instagram marketing. I want you to make it a point that one to two times a month. I get excited and all tongue-tied. I want 1 to 2 times a month where you are intentionally showing your testimonials in a way to get somebody over the line. Here's why. Your story, there's such a testimony in the testimonial. And when we actually think about the old school church way that we used to use testimony, it was to move somebody into a spiritual action. What's your testimony, right? Tell me the good news. Tell me how God has been good to you today. Tell me how this business has served you. Tell me report the good news. And it is your job as a disciple and an evangelist of your own business to share the good news as many ways as possible, right? As many ways as possible. And I don't know who's dinging me on my phone. I don't know if you guys hear that in the studio, but oh my God, I have to put my do not disturb on because, they can tell the energy is moving. So the ding, ding, dings are going on my iPhone. I hope you guys didn't hear that. So anyways, like kind of getting back on track here. So how the power in a testimony, y'all, when someone is looking dead on into the camera and saying how, you know what? I met I'll use my husband, Coach Jamal. He introduced me to a way of understanding how my body works that I've never understood before. I've been dealing with bloat, with waking up at 2 a.m. I had been dealing with stress and hair thinning, and all I knew was going to the gym and working out was the only thing I needed to do to feel better. But Coach Jamal opened my eyes to something different. He told me about a food sensitivity test that I never knew anything about. I didn't understand that 80% of the food I was eating was killing my body, keeping me inflamed, like advancing me, screwing with my hormones. And I didn't feel like a whole person. Literally within 12 weeks, actually, to be honest with you, within 5 weeks, I was back to myself. Within 10 weeks, I lost 11 pounds. And within 12 weeks, I literally was like functioning like the machine that I know that I am and feeling great. I would highly encourage, if you haven't gone to a functional diagnostic nutritionist, I highly encourage you to understand your body and get to the root cause of your issues. This program literally is saving my life. Okay, and scene. I'm out of scene. I'm out of character. Y'all will understand, especially if you work with me, I go in and out of character all the time. But how powerful is a testimony like that? It's a testimony. It's a sign of your good work, of your good efforts, of what you were put on earth here to do. Shame on you if you're not sharing that as many ways as you can in your meta ads, in your YouTube organic, on your Instagram and snippets, in email marketing. Your second challenge, because I said I want you to walk away with 3 things to actionably do. I want you to either collect 5 testimonials if you don't have any already. And if you do, I want you to come up with 2 ways this month, in the month of October, to use your testimonials to get new business. Okay? 2 ways. So that's are we clear? Are we clear on what we need to do, right? We're going to keep on rolling. We're going to keep on rolling. The next thing that I want you to guys think of is leveraging your social media for education. Sometimes, especially if you don't think you're a good presenter, if you don't think that you're great on camera, like all the limiting beliefs keep you from spreading your message. Now, although this is easy for me to say because words do come easy to me, and I understand that is a thing, right? But I know if you're alternative, holistic, you have to educate. It is like you have to educate. Right now, I told you the stats, y'all. Hormones are trending. Perimenopause is trending. Weight loss is trending. Longevity is trending. If this in any way is a part of your audience, gut health, thyroid health, guys, if this is a part of your audience, you have to be seen. I need you on Instagram talking about cellular health and metabolic health and longevity and optimization. I need you doing A-roll. Do y'all know what A-roll is? A-roll is talking head. Talking head means I'm here today. I'm back in character, y'all. I can't talk. Here today to give you 3 quick things that you can do right now to make you live 5 years longer. I want to listen. Hey guys, I'm going to give you one lab that your doctor probably doesn't know about that can help you sleep through the night, have better sex, and will regrow your hair. What? What is that lab test? So here I am. I'm encouraging you. Get rid of the limiting beliefs. Dust off that microphone. Get yourself to where you're presenting on camera your educational tips. I want you to do it 3 to 5 times a week. Hello. That means that you are constantly working on your business, people. Remember, I said half of what I'm talking about is analytics and numbers, and the other half is really talking about what's inside of you, your mindset, what's needed for scale, for growth. Okay? So if we're kind of like, just going back into what we're really talking about here, it's overall practice growth. It's making you that trusted authority. It's leveraging your social media. It's making, education. It doesn't even always have to have a call to action, a CTA. Rather, it has to have that true and honest feedback. We're going to leverage testimonials. We're going to leverage our social media. And you guys are going to really start to attract the right person. I'm going to be using my husband Jamal a lot on this season of the podcast because he's actively growing his functional health, his functional diagnostic nutritionist platform. And before, when he was just offering training and coaching, it was just personal training, right? He was getting people into a funnel that wanted to bench press, back squat, and deadlift. But now he has elevated thinking and more services to add to really optimize all of his clients, which happen to be over 40. And now he's getting people into a wellness funnel. And the fitness part of it is just a support system. It's an amplifier. But he's getting people in that want to talk about lifestyle, longevity, wellness, optimization. And we use fitness as one of the vehicles. We use lab tests as one of the vehicles. We use supplements as one of the vehicles to get us to the destination of overall health and longevity, of living longer and living well, right? How does he do that? How does he shift that audience? It's through education. It's through posting. And that's what we already said we're going to do. We're walking away with actionable things that we can do differently. And it's going to be fun because you know that you are the trusted person. You are in the right seat of the car. It's easy to talk about this stuff when you know it so well. When you've gathered your testimonials, when you're solid in your processes, you're solid in your systems, you're solid in the way that you do work, right? So here's another thing that I want you guys to do. If you're marketing in the alternative holistic health space or overall, I want you to constantly email, market, and communicate to your audience. So I told you need to educate on Instagram and all that good stuff, leveraging social media. Now I need you to use that email list. You're going to be constantly getting people onto your email list on social media, right? Because we're going to educate them about something and we're going to give them an opt-in. I'll get into opt-ins as one of my 4th tips. But I want you talking to them like it's your cousin, like it's your sister, like it's your friend in your living room, in your house, right? Don't talk to them like a practitioner. Nobody likes going to the doctor. Talk to them like you know them, like you see them. What do you call your client? For me, for y'all, I call y'all besties because I've been through the fire. I know what it's like to grow a health business. I know what it's like to fail in health businesses. So if we're in that mode at all times, It's easy to talk about our business. It's easy to grow. I want y'all email marketing your folks. When you're out there on social media leveraging it, because that's what we said we're going to do, or we're getting them in with, our quiz or our ebook or our guide or whatever it is that represents our business and it can help them make a little tiny transformation and introduce them to what we do and how we do it, right? Then I want you to talk to them. Talk dirty to them, y'all. Hey, friend, I know I'm back into character. So let's just imagine someone just saw you on Instagram. You're talking about cellular health and whatever, something cool. And you know what? I'm going to download your cellular health guide to get me to sleep through the night at 2 a.m. because I'm a, perimenopausal woman. And then what I hope is that I get this amazing email introduction that says, hey, girl, or hey, friend, hey, sis, however you talk, welcome to my community. I know that you opted into my ebook and I know that you're struggling to sleeping through the night. I see you. But I want you to know it's reversible. I want you to know that what you're going through, you're not alone. I want you to know that I hear you. And that's why, just because you opted in, because you said yes to yourself, I'm giving you a free 3-night deep sleep, hack your sleep guide with 3 actionable things you can do over the next 3 days to help you sleep through the night at 2:00. And then once you do that, I want you to email me at info@cellularblahblah.com and tell me if it worked. If it worked, you get a strategy session with me. If it didn't work, you get a strategy session with me. I just want to get to know you. You see what I'm saying? And you saw how I lowered my voice and I got into this mode because I want to sell you and I want to sell you on something, right? Yeah. But it's, I'm being a little facetious and I'm playful and all the good stuff. But really, I want y'all to get comfortable with talking to your audience because remember, you're a unicorn, right? You got to help people get through the noise. People are looking for your guides, for your resources, for your blogs, for your videos. How many different places are you going to be seeing? Because we're committed to doing this omni-channel marketing strategy. And if you're catching the vibe, if you're picking up what I'm putting down or smelling what I'm stepping in, I'm giving you multiple channels for marketing. Hello? I need to get one of them bells so I can ding, ding, ding. Right? So the last thing that I'm going to give you guys, and I don't want to overwhelm you with too much, but I want you to really optimize your website. So one thing that's super important if you're in the alternative space is you got to communicate clearly. And sometimes it's hard for people to understand what you do. So on your website, at the top of the website, above the fold, I want folks to easily be able to see who you are, who you serve, and how you serve them. I want it to be that one line that hits the pain point and knocks it out the park. If you were to go to my husband's website, it's going to say, this is the place if you're over 40 to get ripped, prevent injury, and live long as fuck. It's in his voice, it's to his avatar, and it's who he's speaking to, right? Super, super, super easy. I want you guys to just replay this episode, check my show notes, and I want you to see what are the actionable things that you can do to stand out in the holistic health marketing space. I want you to stand out. I want you to be seen. I want people to find you easily. I want you to reach your ideal audience. I want all the best things for you, and I want you to do it with having fun. This is not hard. Maybe you need the doers and the implementors, but if you listen to this podcast and you become a part of this community, I'm going to be giving you so many free resources that you're not even going to want anything more after that. You're going to be like, oh my God, Lauren, now I just have to activate. The Bad Entrepreneur platform is for people who want folks to live well, live healthy, and they want their business to grow at the same way that their audience is. I want those that are stuck to listen and tune in to this podcast every single week and get your cup full. Get your cup full. Get fed with the tools, the tips, the resources to help you thrive. I know too much to not help you guys. It's my job. It's my due diligence. It's my responsibility to help get you in front of as many examples of people who have failed and are successful, to get you the tools and the worksheets and the guides to help you thrive. And if you need a deeper dive, I'm here for you with a strategy call with me and my team, and we can help you unpack where you're stuck. I want this world to be healthy. I want us all to just be awesome business owners. And it's with mindset and strategy we can win. So I want you tuning in. I want you to have your key takeaways from everything. And, we're walking away with omnichannel strategies. We're walking away with, yes, we're going to leverage our social media. We're going to fine tune our messaging for our audience and really get to know our avatar. We're going to email market. We're going to have an opt-in for people to opt in and get the education because we know education matters here. And we're going to do it, and we're going to do it amazingly well. I want you to like, share, subscribe, and follow everywhere that podcasts are available. And make sure you tell a friend that's a health business owner. We are in it to win it. We are in it to crush it, guys. I love you. See you next week. Hey, y'all, thanks for tuning in to Power Moves Health Marketing Podcast. If you're ready to transform your practice with smarter strategies and cutting-edge tools, I want you to head over to microsite.com to book a strategy session with me and my team. While you're there, check out the show notes for links, resources, and my free Power Moves playbook. Remember, every move you make is a step toward becoming the health business leader you're meant to be. Let's keep building your momentum.